You ever wonder why some fears make absolutely no sense? Like, you're terrified of drowning, but you grew up in the desert. Or you panic in cars, even though you've never been in an accident. Or maybe you just hate fire with a passion, but you have never even burned your finger on a stove. So here's the thing, those irrational fears might not be irrational at all. They might just be breadcrumbs from a past life. And science usually tries to explain phobias as random brain glitches or evolutionary leftovers. Like, sure, it makes sense that we're wired to be wary of snakes and heights because those things once killed us. But when a 5-year-old in Virginia is terrified of Japanese fighter planes and starts rattling off military jargon that he has never been exposed to, that is not random. That's soul PTSD. And here's where epigenetics adds another wrinkle. Like, trauma doesn't just scar the mind, it actually imprints on the DNA and it can be passed down through generations. So, like, the grandchildren of Holocaust survivors show elevated stress responses despite never having lived through it. And then children of famine survivors often have food related anxieties even when they've never gone hungry. Like, your nervous system remembers what your conscious mind doesn't. So, here's the question. What if some of those irrational fears aren't just ancestral trauma, but your soul's own memory bleeding through? Like, what if drowning terrifies you because somewhere in your personal history, not your family's, but yours, you actually drowned? And think about how your body reacts to fear, that pounding heart or those sweaty palms and that full body panic that feels completely out of proportion to the situation. That's not just imagination. That's your nervous system firing up like it's been there before, like it knows the outcome, like it's saying, oh, hell no, not again. Like, we brush off fear as illogical, but maybe they're not supposed to be logical. Maybe they're survival signals that your soul dragged into this lifetime. Maybe it's like a warning label on the body that says, we didn't make it out last time, so stay alert. So if you've got an irrational fear that you can't explain, maybe it's not a quirk. Maybe it's a breadcrumb. Maybe it's your body whispering the story of how you checked out the last time. And the more you listen, the more you might just start piecing together the lives that your soul has lived before.